Riddler's next trial's in Bristol. He's losing Alfred, and that makes him dangerous.
Perhaps the real challenge is tolerating his relentless self-aggrandizing commentary.
Cleanup, they said. Blow up the factory. It's the following morning. Good thing we had contingency plans. Oh, crap! It's Batman! Get us out of here!
So I have to do this on the roads before I do. Okay.
Yep, the Bat had the night. Dead to rights. And he just let him go. You ask me, there's more history there than the night ever let on. I ain't never had so much fun! Punch through this! Let's have some fun, boys! We've trained for this moment, Batman. Prepare to die. Get up!
You guys can't touch me. Not anymore.
Touch this, Batman!
Don't need you.
Smash him into the ground! I'll destroy you, Bat!
Oh my god.
I'm gonna put you down!
Come on, dodge. It hit everyone except for who I wanted to hit. I'm checking some of the shield guys. Come on. I jumped. I had attacks. Okay.
It's been a long rivalry, Bat. But this is the only way it could end.
The shield guys are what annoy me the most. I'm the big guy with shield. Everyone else will be easy.
I got my new identity ready. I don't care about the money, so long as they don't track me down.
Only 2 guys
So
left.
Harley went after the Bat? Oh, good for her.
I already know what to do here. Okay. Well. The Batmobile's way too OP.
There's plenty of men left out there, waiting to kill you.
Go on. Okay, finally.
The preliminaries are done with, Dark Knight. I hope you understand that. Oh, had I so wished, you'd have failed before you had even begun to comprehend the very first hurdle. But no, no, no. I wanted you to know the full extent of my brilliance, you understand? To fully appreciate my superiority. But now, well, I'm not going easy on you anymore.
Aww. You just keep going easy. Push.
Another racetrack detective, but please, do not let its unique peculiarities crush your spirit. Well,
You mean
shall we begin? No, Dark Knight, you are not losing what little grip you had on reality. You merely entered a brave new world of my design. I control these. That ceiling applies 300 dead bats of pressure, Detective. I invented the measurement myself.
Just go fast. Keep going.
Oh, you incompetent boy racer. Oh, do you even know what a racing line is? I built this course in a sewer, Detective. You needed the home team advantage. Onward, Batman! Or does the Dark Knight require a pit stop? Pit stop.
Yes, I'm back.
Very good, Dark Knight. Again! Careful now, Batman. You didn't go to all the trouble of painting that thing just the right shade of black in order to scuff it. Is it a car? Is it a tank? Who cares? Soon it'll be scrapped. That's it. I'm cranking it up. 500 dead bats of pressure. Where did you learn how to drive? Feeling claustrophobic, Detective? Get ready for the final lap. Oh, dear. That would have injured someone whose skull wasn't so thick. What a fitting in for you, Detective. A stain on my floor. You'll be crushed, flattened, pulverized. Any second now. Learn how to drive.
The place where I beat you.
Enough! Another lap would be the end of you, Dark Knight, and I can't quite bring myself to stop the fun so soon.
Oh, good.
Your
The fun
next
part.
key awaits.
And here we go.
Should be right. Okay.
Congratulations, Catwoman. You proved yourself able to follow simple directions. I must say, Dark Knight, that your desperate fumblings have exceeded my admittedly rather meager expectations. I am impressed. This must be how naturalists felt upon observing chimpanzees using tools for the first time.
Wow.
Did you know, Detective, that the cleverest chimps can even obey simple instructions? It's true. Let's try it, shall we? Go to Gotham Casino for your next test, and I'll give you a banana.
Okay, open the tank. Out of my way, police officer. You better I want to see if the smash the cop's car, but I couldn't.
Oh, Detective, I can't tell you how pleased I am that you're playing along with my little game. You literally cannot imagine what it's like to be so intellectually removed from the rest of the human race. I couldn't honestly say you offer me a battle of wits, Dark Knight, but your feeble resistance makes a pleasant change from the instant capitulation of everyone else.
Yeah. You go out like one of the last guys, so like.
Oh dear, Dark Knight. What a pity you couldn't bring the Batwing to this one. To this one.
Wait, do I have to like? Maybe that's what I'm supposed to do. I didn't even do anything.
Hurry along, Dark Knight. This isn't rocket science.
I know it isn't, but you know, it's take a while. But why? I don't know.
Stumped, Dark Knight?
No.
I can see your brain flying through the possibilities.
I did a full. Yes, that was available. Okay. No, what? No, I didn't press. I wasn't even pressing R2. Whoa!
Be careful of the death trap en route to the next one.
So that's the route?
The only mammal capable of flight. Since all you do is glide, you're actually a variety of squirrel.
Squirrel man. No. No.
Contrary to popular belief, very few bats survive on blood. Most species subsist on insects, whereas you prefer to live off undeserved praise.
No, that never happened. Oh, come on!
Creatures known to prey on bats include hawks, owls, some spiders, falcons, and, oh yes, of course, me.
Dang, it's too hard to control. Yes. And if I don't make this one,
Good work, detective. You are literally as capable as the digit-flapping mammal you pointlessly pretend to be. The next key awaits you.
I can't leave Catwoman alone to choose the key. She'll die without my help.
okay.
More cabinets. Great. I love this part.
I believe it's this one, but yeah.
Do you think he...
Okay. Time to possibly maybe die. Well, this is not how I wanted to spend my night.
Another key collected. I trust you're not giving her false hope, detective.
Why can I switch back? Oh.
Oh, good. More fun.
Oh.
Well, Dark Knight Detective, you have passed another test. I cannot help but admire the spirit with which you have thrown yourself into a task for which you are woefully under-equipped. I almost feel guilty when I contemplate what's coming, but not so guilty that I'm going to call it off. Head back to the orphanage, Detective. Another of my riddle rooms is waiting.
Can't believe the 22nd episode. Just on side missions. Riddler must be stopped.
I'm going back to the orphanage. Celine is waiting.
I can only imagine what cruel game Mr. Nigma has in store for you and Ms. Kyle.
He's gotta be worried, man. Anyone who knows Bruce Wayne suddenly got dragged into the firing line. Long time ago, I thought dead was a bad. You know, back when.
Wait 1 second, guys. Okay. They did say only week 1 second.
It doesn't take much to tame a cat.
How are you doing?
Can't fault the entertainment. Eddie just lectured me on the 13 innovations that let him pack this collar with his custom-designed plastic explosive.
You must be honored.
At being what? Your motivation? Come on, the next puzzle room's
An
waiting.
electric charge to its destination. I hope the varying amounts of pressure don't get to you.
Better link.
Another one? What's Eddie's problem?
Fanatic narcissism, egocentrism, and megalomania, crossed with severe obsessive compulsion.
Thanks.
Don't mention it.
Wait. I have an idea. Last time I needed her help too.
The counterweights move further when I step on the pads.
You are getting older. Maybe it's time to add a few extra notches to the utility belt. Move over, would you?
Hey, bud.
Hey, don't shove.
Okay. Yes. My genius knows no bounds. Yes. I did it. Yeah. I did it.
Congratulations to the dementedly dressed duo. Your key awaits. Oh, but what's this? An electrified floor?
Huh.
You do it. You still owe me for Arkham City.
Meet the second generation of my android allies. I've built a variant specifically tailored to each of your dubious abilities.
So.
Good. You figured it out already. Well, you better grab that key and be on your way.
Leave the blue ones to me!
But if I leave, then he dies. Oh. Doesn't eliminate the point. I
There's
don't
more
think
where
I'm
that
not
came
a
from,
switch.
Batman. I built a highly efficient production line.
Not efficient enough. Don't worry. I have a master plan.
The red ones are mine.
No. The red ones are also
all
mine.
the danger of battle combined with all the fun of riddle solving. You can thank me after. Thank me.
Fine. It's taking forever now. Got him low. Ah!
You know what, Detective? I'm glad you solved this riddle. Because it takes you one step closer to the riddle that kills you.
Okay. Only 3 challenges left. Nice. Let me count this real quick.
Eddie really hates you, doesn't he?
This is
He's
3
an
other
ego-driven
missions.
narcissist who can't let anyone else win.
Gee, if only you'd met under different circumstances.
His obsession's getting worse. He's going after my allies.
Ally. After this, I think we should dial it back to known associate for a while.
This was nothing, Dark Knight. Nothing. A new trial awaits you, Detective, by Divinity Church, and I'm waiting too.
Okay. It's giving me a lot of points, I'll say that.
I'm headed to Divinity Church. Riddler won't give up, Alfred. His pride won't let him.
You'll break his spirit, sir. I've every confidence.
Soldiers, bombs, tear gas clouds. Tanks absolutely freaking everywhere. Crazy poison ivy pollen.
Perimeter breach! It's Batman! To be honest, I'm glad we're behind these barriers. It's open season out there. Don't worry, all non-militia personnel got their orders. Yeah, the ones we know better. There's psychos, nothing I love better than killing animals. Get weapons, yeah. Go! Ah! Whoa! Go! Ah! Whoa! No! Ah! Ah! Ah!
You always were one of the best.
Sorry guys, I just saw that on the road.
I'm headed to Divinity Church. Riddler won't give up, Alfred. His pride won't let him.
You'll break his spirit, sir. I've every confidence.
This is another waste and Wayne.
The unexamined life is not worth living, Detective. And I've been wondering why I let you aggravate me so. You're a cheat and a liar. A dressed-up strongman playing with expensive toys. World's greatest detective, ha! And everyone from Gotham to Star City believes it. I cannot abide a fraud detective, a dilettante masquerading amongst his intellectual betters, stealing every last scrap of appreciation, dignity, and respect. Welcome, Detective, to the drain I'm going to figuratively and quite possibly literally flush you down. The goal of this aquatic examination could not be simpler, Detective. Lower the water, like so. Before that, however, it's time for a riddle. Riddle me this, Detective. What do bats do when they're at home?
Kill humans. Oh god, no.
That's one Batman. The water might be lower, but you're still out of your depth.
Oh no, I can't. Which is actually smart.
Don't leave me hanging, Detective. The answer is right above your nose. Above your nose.
What? No. Maybe now I have to go this side?
detective. You must avoid the rotating spiky blades of death.
How did I get that second floor though? Oh. That might be how.
You know, detective, if I'd rigged that grapple point to detach, you could be dead in a moment. But where would the satisfaction be in that? You will be your own downfall, detective. I have no doubt. Another switch? When the water is almost as low as Catwoman's chances of freedom. Why don't you celebrate with my friend? I haven't been tempted by a cheap trick and a quick death, detective. But no, I will beat you fairly. I will let you test yourself against me and laugh as you fall short.
What about that one? That was the way.
You know what? I wanted you to destroy the robots. I did. It's all part of my immaculately constructed master plan. So there. Struggling, detective? I'm afraid you're running several minutes behind my projections. Ah! This is why my projections were off. I failed to consider both your incompetence and your stupidity as two distinct variables. Apologies, detective. I will recalculate post-haste. Excellent. You are barely keeping up to the precise degree my equations predict.
Actually, you know what?
Careful on your way out.
Okay, I almost just killed myself by doing that. Leap of faith. Yeah! Okay. Okay, Mom. Oh.
Hey, Eddie. Can't we play a different game? This one's getting old. Here's hoping Eddie hasn't started cheating.
Okay, good.
And they say black cats are bad luck.
Another key. Well done. Of course, you'll lose all 9 lives in an instant should I push this detonator.
Another door unlocked. What a surprise.
always been the smartest man in the room, Detective, forced to endure the suspicions and mockery of those whose meager mental faculties prohibited them from appreciating that fact. And then you appear in Gotham, dressing up your cognitive capabilities, marginally superior as they are to that of the average hoodlum, in the guise of a crusading hero. And oh, how the people swooned. To the orphanage, hero! It's time to rejoin Catwoman for another trial.
Okay. Probably gonna be easy. No one's watching anymore. Someone literally always gets on for like 2 seconds and just leaves.
Selina's still trapped at the orphanage. To get
Penguin's weapons caches.
there, we'll get her out.
Take much to tame a cat.
You're back.
I said I'd get you out of here.
I know. It's just... nothing. Let's get to the next room, okay? Before my head explodes.
Yes, to my favorite comedy double act. I'd just like to say what a novelty it's been constructing riddle chambers for 2 half-wits instead of 1. Why, that's practically a whole wit between you. Dark Knight, when you failed your feline friend and are done mourning over her headless corpse, perhaps we'll do this again with, Robin? Or maybe that prodigal son of yours over in Bloodhaven.
Okay. Click on it.
The gap in the wall? I could reach it with a pounce.
Riddle me this. Can a maze still amaze if it doesn't have walls?
It is electrified, but...
Oh, what a shock. For you, I mean, Detective. I was expecting it. Don't be afraid, Dark Knight. Just step into the light.
Why doesn't it work? Okay.
Did that hurt, Catwoman? Good. That pain is what stupidity feels like.
Oh, Eddie, you're going to feel very, very stupid when I catch up with you.
1, 2, 3, 1. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
You know, I had to disable a security system like this when I robbed Queen Industry. Never mind.
1, 2. Was it 3 up? Or was 2 up?
Halfway there. Now for a final twist.
I hate you. Where was she before? That top. Shoot half right there. 1 forward, 1 down. Two forward, 2 up.
Nearly there, Selina.
I was Batman.
done on this side.
Okay then. So where is she? Four. One that's 1, 2, 3, 4. One up. One up, two down. One up, one down.
Okay, done over here.
And then,
Congratulations! And now your reward. Robot!
yeah! Best reward ever! Thanks, Riddler. If anyone will electrify my before, this would be way less stressful. Like this stupid guy. One punch will easily kill him. Especially with what guy?
Smash it!
Why was I not Catwoman? Oh my god. Okay, I thought it was Catwoman.
I did it!
So
I actually did it! I mean, of course I did. Good. As expected.
Oh my god. I just thought I could like get to the very end of it. Do I have to do the electrified floors again? Oh. That's definitely
Congratulations! And now your reward. Robot!
Yay, robot slave!
You spoil me.
I want to see what stuff does she have? The whip and the dog. Okay.
Keep them coming.
Yeah. Come on, take him down. Okay, fine. I'll do it.
Fine. The key. Take the key. I suppose you just about earned it.
One challenge left.
When I get out of here, I'm sticking this collar around Eddie's neck.
Well, how clever the pair of you must feel. How smug. Well, I hate to intrude upon this miserable little moment of victory, but I wanted you to be aware you're very unlikely to see one another again. Catwoman, the Batman will fail you, because waiting for him beneath Ranelagh Ferry Terminal is my greatest trial.
Okay. What best did you say for this?
Batman, are we?
Don't let what Riddler said get to you.
Eddie is an idiot. But he's an idiot.
73% done, yeah.
Ranelagh Ferry Terminal. Okay, Riddler. This game ends now.
Tech thinks he had some genius hacker working in his corner. Just our luck.
Oh, with a trophy. Nice. 5 arms. Only 5 guys? I could deactivate most of them.
This is what happens when rampant capitalism is allowed to propagate unchecked. Yeah, alright. Cool it, Karl Marx. Serious. First you give these 1%ers generous corporate tax relief. Next thing you know, they're punching people in the street.
does sound crazy. And I'm pretty sure I saw a Batman take out one of your militiamen. Okay, there's still 2 armed. This guy is armed, but his guns do nothing.
We can take the bath. You know how many guerrilla fighters I've killed? He's no different. Just got better gear. No!
Not screaming loud at all.
Possible man down. Search the area. Find him.
Hey, you just crashed the drone. You okay? Our drone control. Got him! Man down located.
Actually, this is a lot easier. I occupied Gotham. Just a little bit of fun before I take on the Riddler. And a boom. Why do I not hear a sound? That's weird. This city's mine.
I nearly had you, Batman. Back on that cruise ship. You won't get away again.
Sure, I won't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's only 8 more of those.
Ranelagh Ferry Terminal. Okay, Riddler. This game ends now.
I don't see one we're talking about. Oh, the Wi-Fi glitch happens, guys. I'm sorry.
I wonder if Commissioner Gordon will stick around now his Bat Buddy's been unmasked. So, who's Robin? Does Bruce Wayne have a kid or something?
Yeah.
This is it, Dark Knight. We're done. Well, you're done for, at least. I must admit that I'm feeling quite charitable at the moment of my triumph. So I will give you a choice. Rather than carry on towards your humiliation and death, I will simply let you drive away in return for a signed statement testifying towards my superior intelligence and conceding that I have utterly checkmated you. Oh, the cat will remain a hostage, of course. A symbol of your failure.
And I think there's something wrong with my mic, because all the voices keep, like, going back and out. That's sucks.
My, you're actually going to attempt it. Very well. But this is my finest work, Detective. My masterpiece, my Enigma Resistance. So, let us take that inexplicably life-sized children's toy for its final drive. This is it, Dark Knight. Your Tootobird, your Bay of Pigs, your ultimate defeat. That's it, Detective. Drive faster. Drive headlong into defeat. Behold your doom. What? Impossible! That cannot be!
Because
You
of my
should have
mic.
fallen to your death. I calculated the curvature precisely. I've got the equations right here.
Can I pause this? Okay. Okay, I'm trying
I don't understand. How are you still alive? Oh, of course. You got lucky, didn't you? It was luck. Luck! The kindly lifeguard of the idiot. I can hardly factor luck into my equations now, can I? I'm not a homeopath. You've been waltzing with Lady Luck your whole life, Detective. But now the music stops.
I can feel it.
Upside down? Oh, thank you, Dark Knight. I thought I'd seen everything. Dark Knight, don't waste my time. It's several times more precious than yours. Got it. I knew you'd fail. Never doubted it for a moment.
Dang it.
Feel that, Detective? It's called humiliation. Come back to the start of the course and I'll serve up some more.
Yeah, I think I might
Don't be ashamed to have failed, Detective. This isn't a racetrack. It's an immaculately constructed work of art. It is perfection. Such a pity I couldn't show you the Riddler mobile. It's bigger, faster, several times more aesthetically pleasing than your vehicle. It's in the shop. No! No, 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 no! This isn't right. This isn't possible. This isn't happening. I am the Riddler, and you shall not defeat me! Hurry up, Detective. You stand marginally more of a chance of succeeding if you actually begin. Since you cannot even be counted on to kill yourself, I will do it for you. I'm controlling the mechanisms now. Controlling mechanism.
How am I supposed to do that?
You'll make a mistake. Of course you will. I know you will. Goodbye. Dark Knight, don't waste my time. It's several times more precious than yours. You appear to have been utterly crushed by my superiority. Try again, Detective. I have all night. Try again. Make your peace, Dark Knight. This really is it. It has to be. Or if you prefer, that Roman knockoff Mercury. Hurry up, Detective. You stand marginally more of a chance of succeeding if you actually begin. I knew it! I knew you'd fail! To think you had me worried. How embarrassing. Don't tell anyone. I want you to know, Detective, that I'm recording all your attempts at this for posterity. And for my social media presence, of course. Don't worry, Detective. You have until dawn. Not that it'll make any difference. Oh, you incompetent boy racer.
Nothing's stopping me. Come on. Yes, finally.
You did it. You did it. The key. Now you collect the key. Those are the rules, and I have to follow the rules, don't I? I set them, after all.
Okay, almost there. And here we go.
Okay. Yes.
Oh, that's it. No more.
Congratulations, Catwoman. You are now free. Free to take my final exam. To take my final exam.
Eddie, I didn't know you'd started cheating. I'm disappointed.
I dissemble. I artfully obfuscate. But I do not cheat. As you and Batman will discover when you attempt my final riddle room. Riddle room.
Okay, guys. I beat all you other challenges. Now time to beat this last one. Simple.
Do you have a photographic memory, Detective? Because I do. I can summon your sneering features at will. That is when they don't burst unbidden into my brain. I have perfect recall, too. I can remember every time you've hurt me. Sometimes I wake up, Dark Knight, to the feel of your hands around my neck, your carbon fiber-coated fists smashing into my solar plexus. How dare you brutalize me? Me! Your intellectual superior. Your better. Me, Edward Nygma, the Riddler, and the world's greatest everything.
Okay.
You're a thug, Detective, a bullying emblem of the arrogant notion that might makes right. Come back to the orphanage, where I will end you and the unjust things you stand for.
Okay.
Now's my chance to free Selina from the orphanage. This sick game has gone on long enough.
Agreed, sir. Best of luck.
That's weird.
IPC Gotham? Sellout. I miss Scarecrow speeches. Felt real Halloween-y. Riddler's definitely funnier, though.
Okay. I am here.
Ah, but
First riddle, how to open a door.
It doesn't take much to tame a cat.
How have you been?
Perfect. Eddie hasn't said a word since you left that last corpse. Do you ever rub people the right way? This is it.
Nope.
One last hoop to jump through, then I'm free to rob Gotham blind. I mean, you know, make sure everyone got out. I'll check the art galleries first.
Meet the Riddle Square, a puzzle which draws influence from both late 20th century puzzle cubes and mid 15th century torture devices.
If Eddie wanted us to play a game of life-size chess, he could have left us more pieces.
I don't think that was the idea.
Okay, I'm pretty sure only Catwoman can play this one. I'm not sure how Batman is able to play.
We need to move the blocks.
Well, hurry up then. Surely one of those toys of yours can get the job done.
Here we go, one more hacking device. Haven't done this in like forever. Is it mystery? Mr. Fail. Master plan.
Look at all these generators. Why does Eddie need so much power?
Oh. Didn't even notice this door opens. I don't know how to move the blocks. That's the only thing I don't know how to do. No, it's nothing in the other room. Wait.
We need to stop some of the
Okay.
cubes from moving when I fire the charge.
I'm guessing that'd be my job.
The Catwoman. Okay, here's the second one. Boom. I did it?
Congratulations! Now let's cut to the best part.
Selina, watch out! Get ready!
She's ready. Oh, I see how you're supposed to do it, but I'm just gonna do this. This is the
Damn him! How is that a riddle, Eddie? Seriously.
You get used to it.
Ah! Beginner's luck. Let's intensify proceedings.
Okay. Okay, I cannot step on the ways out.
You will not win this!
Okay. This is actually a difficult. That's one down. Oh, yeah, this other one's super easy. Move, Catwoman. Okay. Actually watch movies.
It's still not a riddle, Eddie.
You just haven't figured it out yet.
This is it. This is the end. The final riddle.
That's it. Okay. Okay, no, not that wing. I don't even know why I have that. Okay. Okay. Actually, don't even think you have to do that. Now, it's about to be done right now. Catwoman, I'm gonna stuck you on the ceiling. Okay. That's all, folks.
It's done. Keys by the entrance. Let's go.
You smooth talker, you. Give me a second to compose myself.
Oh, I thought the key was gone, but no, it's just super low. Yes, I'm ending this game. Yes.
You know what the worst thing about this was? It looked cheap.
Wow. Not that I could
Well,
blow you up.
handsome, what are we waiting for?
There's still 2 things left, though. That's what I don't get.
So is it just Central Gotham that's evacuated? Or are the mansions empty too?
Scarecrow threatened the entire city, Selina.
And it's such a tragedy.
Oh, dang. Are you serious? Okay. A boss fight.
Cheater! You fraud! Dancing, bumbling amateur! Look what you have reduced me to, Batman! If you cannot simply bow down when confronted with your obvious superior, then I will stoop to your pathetic pugilistic level and make you! I designed this suit to perfectly defend myself against your violent excesses. So please understand, Dark Knight. This isn't...
There's plenty here. Take your pick.
Time for a change! to be vaporized?
Okay, no, I'm not ready.
Thank you, Batman, for teaching me the effectiveness of violence tonight. You shall be ashes! Enough! This is beneath me. You are beneath me. You want to finish this, detective? Then you must earn the privilege. Solve every last riddle in this city and I'll fight you, Batman, but not a moment before.
Or we could just leave you down there, Eddie.
Yeah,
This cat wants to prowl.
yeah, Catwoman, I kind of like that better. Okay.
I've been cooped up all night, handsome. We're leaving. Why bother? Let's leave him and hit the town.
Oh, fine. Jesus. Seriously though, that's stupid.
Fresh air, freedom, and darkness. Perfect. How shall we celebrate? I know a couple of poor, defenseless museums. But then again, I also know a couple of hotels.
Tonight's not over yet. There's more work to be done.
Yep.
Of course there is. You do know how to kill the mood. Do you ever take the night off? Do you ever take the suit off?
Not on nights like this, Selina. It's what I do.
Fine. I guess I'll hit an art gallery or two, while the big bad bat's distracted.
You're not going to thank me?
Why? It's what you do.
Okay. So now, okay. I see. Okay. Okay. Probably gonna do that if I ever actually face the Riddler for the final time. Probably gonna do that on my own time. Oh God. Okay. Before I end the video though, because of the Riddler challenges, I have 27 points. Taj. Ooh, I think I like that. Increased range, yes. That'd be great. Optic deflector. Sentry gun dispenser. I don't know what these are. No. I'll do this one and then that's it. This does more damage? Ah, dang it. I just kept looking at the health. Batsuit. Oh yeah, that's the vesting. Okay, what does this do? Okay, mostly just, okay. That, what's difficult charge? Ooh, I like that. What's this? Aerial jungle? Anything else you can get? Probably for gadget skills, probably. Disarm firearm? Yeah. Oh, dang. So much cool stuff. Well, guys, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like and comment. I'll see you guys in the next video. But oh, knowing Riddler, that's probably a winner.
Telling you, we should split. What happens if the bat decides to break all our limbs?